It is July 10th, 2024. It's 9:38 a.m. And it's raining. It's been raining all night. It's going to be raining all day today. It's going to be raining all day tomorrow. And on Friday, it's going to be a balmy 30-degree weather again. It's it's the temperature dropped so much that my air conditioner actually stopped working, actually turned off. Before it turned back on again because the temperature dropped so much. So that was pretty interesting, and it was a very comfortable night's sleep last night. I was literally fell asleep, and it was great. It was great. So today was actually pretty. This morning was actually pretty interesting. I started around. Actually, you know what? Before we do that, let's talk about coffee here. Like I mentioned yesterday, I did change the recipe yesterday or this morning to bring it close to what I normally the taste and the strength of the taste I normally get from my old coffee, my old recipe coffee, because I'm using caffeine coffee. Now I'm doing decaf. Instead of doing 3 cups of coffee for 10 to 12 ounces of water, I'm actually doing 4 now just to get the same taste that I'm used to. That's a lot of coffee. And it was pretty close. Like, I don't want to go any higher than that. It's actually very, very close to what I'm used to drinking. So I'm gonna stick with that recipe. Yeah, and it was great. This morning I had my typical uh, bread and coffee in the morning. And I totally enjoyed it. I'm very, very happy with it. So that's a good sign. So this is day 2. Okay, this morning I received an email from the lead designer that I work with in management saying that, hey, we're gonna bring you into a project here, and it's actually, like I mentioned before, it was actually part of my old company's project I was working on before I left. So they're finally looping me into this project, and sorry about that. And the last time I saw the documents was like version revision 2. They're in revision 7 now, and that was like the last time I saw that document was like year and a bit ago, last year. Yeah, about a year and a bit ago, just before before the end of 2022 is the last time I saw the documents, and they're only in revision 7. I was surprised at where they where what stage they are in the project right now. I thought they'll be a further along now. They're only 60% completion of the design. I was thinking about it will be closer to like 90 by now. So I don't know what happened there, but yeah, I mean, I'm just beginning to review the latest documentation to see if there's any changes from the last time I saw it. So it's going to be interesting. Yeah, so I'll be working on that probably this afternoon. I just have to finish a couple of things need to finish off. As soon as that's done, I can move on. Yeah, and yeah, and tomorrow and Fridays are typically on my meetings, so it's going to be a another sit down and read documentations. I have 465 pages that I have to review today and write notes. So that's going to be fun. I might do the stand up desk mode for the rest of the day in this one. So yeah, yeah. I'm gonna go back to work and oh, sorry, one more thing. I was planning to go for a walk for the next couple of days, but it's not anymore. So I do need to go out for lunch. So I might head to the mall and just chill there and just walk for a bit and have lunch. We'll see, or go somewhere else. I don't know. We'll see. It is 12:30, and I was about to leave to go for lunch at noon, and I got an email from my director, from the VP, saying that, hey guys, I need to have a quick phone call with you guys at 1 o'clock. I was like, "Ugh, fine." So I said yes to the call. So I'm just waiting for 1 o'clock before I head out. So that's gonna be fun. Yeah, I just received a message saying that the rain advisory has been extended till tomorrow at 11 a.m. So I have this feeling it's gonna be extended longer. So that's gonna be just great. I am planning to do a recording this afternoon for your bookmark podcast. I'm actually gonna be setting. I'm literally just be setting up my recorder. I'm not using any mics because I do want to try out this setup. Reason why is if my traveling schedule just got increased this year, so just in case I need to record something, I can record it through my recorder going through a computer. I am planning to bring my computer because right now I can't connect my phone to my recorder because of issues with um, with sample rates. So yeah, so it's just very frustrating that I can't change in the sample rates, especially using mix minus. So it's very frustrating. But I'm going to do some testing before I do anything else while I'm waiting for my calls to make that work. For lunch, I am thinking about just heading down to the mall and just grabbing something there and head home after. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna do that to make it easier for me. At the same time, I can figure out what to do for dinner tonight. Michelle's gonna be coming home late again, so I did mention to her that I want to do a sandwich day. Do like sandwich, simple sandwiches, nothing too crazy for dinner tonight, something light. So I might do that. I might head down to the store before I go home and just grab something there and just make it simple. As soon as she comes home, we toast the bread, make the sandwich, and make a hot sandwich. I'll definitely get some cold cuts for sure. I get some salad and some chippies for us to eat. Nothing fancy. I'm just literally getting white bread, so or even sourdough bread. Sorry about that. I have a tendency to hold something when I'm recording. Just probably get sour bread or anything like that, just to make it simple. But yeah, plan. Planning what to do for dinner. I do miss having simple sandwich dinner. I remember growing up, my parents always make like a spam sandwich. So they make spam, grab bread, lettuce, tomatoes, mayo, and just make our own sandwich. And we always have potato chips at the as a side, or just potato salad. So growing up, that kind of eating that way is actually makes you humble, in my opinion, because sometimes you have a craving for something warm or something crazy expensive or whatever. Sometimes you just want to sit down and just have a sandwich. Sandwich is good. I like sandwiches. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep waiting. It is 3:51 p.m. and I went out for lunch. I ended up going to Burger King for lunch, and ending up stopping by get some dinner for tonight as well. And it's chilly outside, but at the same time it's hot. You can walk around with shorts and t-shirt, but the car and your phone and all temperature is showing is 21 degrees, but it's very warm and warm and gloomy and cloudy. And there is wind, but at the same time, it's not affecting the temperature, I think. And yeah, no, everyone's just out. Everyone's actually driving very slowly in the side streets right now because some of the areas are pretty wet. But overall, it's actually pretty nice outside. So yeah, I've been reviewing this big project that was handed to me this morning. It's kind of fun looking at it. There's, like I mentioned earlier today, I was like reviewing 400 something pages of documents, but apparently new documents came in around noon, so I have to reread it again and look at it and see what's the difference between revision 6 and revision 7. So let's see what that looks like. That's gonna be probably for the rest of the week. I have other projects I need to finish off. Probably I'm gonna do that first thing tomorrow morning and concentrate the rest with this one. It's pretty big. It's a It's a 5 year commitment to build this project, so it's gonna be so much fun to deal with, and yeah, so it's gonna be great. I haven't really logged anything today because there's really nothing been happening. I'm not sure if you can hear that. That's actually birds. Marco's iPad is running because he likes listening to birds when he takes a nap. It makes him feel very relaxed. So especially now, if the sun is really high up, it bothers him a bit. So, no, excuse me, the lack of caffeine is kicking in. So for him, hearing the birds actually makes him feel relaxed. So yeah, it's gonna be a short log, looks like, but I'll get back to you guys later on. It is 8:05 p.m. and it's literally it's oh wow, it's pouring hard outside. It's like feels like it's hurricane season. Like the fog is thick, the wind is blowing, there's so much rain coming down. Yeah, it's really bad. I know this is from the Bahamas for the from the typhoon itself, so we're just getting the leftovers of the storm. So that's definitely understandable. So whatever happens in the Florida, it will ending up here anyway. So we are just prepared for it. So it's not bad. There are some floodings throughout the city, but not that much. So that's pretty good. So the system is uh is coping on it's coping. So that's pretty neat. Yeah. So today I ended up recording the uh your bookmark podcast using my recorder connected to my computer. Typically, I use the same recorder, but I don't use the internal microphone. I end up using the I'm using one of my other microphones, the shotgun mic, or two of my broadcast mics. But this time I ended up using the built-in microphone because of a couple of things. One is I haven't really tested this. Second is if I need to record while I'm traveling, at least I can record it pretty fast and just submit it and send it to Derek pretty easily. So so at least it's a good test overall. I just have to be very very careful because the settings to do the recording through Mix Minus is still convoluted. This recorder has a very convoluted way of recording Mix Minus using your record the built-in microphones going straight to your computer, so it's very cumbersome. And I got it working, so that's fine. That works out really well. I did listen to it. It does sound good. It does really sound pretty good. But it is a condenser mic, so it does use power, so it's very sensitive compared to my other microphones. I have like it's designed to be for broadcast, so so you don't so it handles loud environment better than this recorder here. If you're doing um, general recording, it actually works really well. So the test went really well. So I'm definitely going back to my regular mics and next recording. So it's a good test overall. The books that we're currently reading, Convergence, book three or four. I can't remember now. Four. Recon. The name of the book, the series is called Recon. The book itself. So it's coming to the point now that it's getting very very interesting. So we're trying to um, catch up because typically we have a month or a little bit more than a month worth of backlog of recording because we record so much that we actually have an overlap. So if one of us goes on vacation or do something else, we have enough recording to do 4 weeks of vacation before we ran out of pre-recorded episodes. So we haven't recorded in 3 weeks, so we need to get back our backups. So we're trying to finish a book this finish another reading assignment. I think it's 3 chapters by the end of this week, so we can record that. So we can have another backup ready to go. So So yeah, that's actually what's happening. So that's why we're kind of scrambling, trying to get that sorted out. But overall, the recording went really, really well. I'm very happy with the recording. The sound quality is actually very good. The only thing that's very annoying is the plosive from my mouth to the microphone. So I have to be very, very far away. But it actually handled it like a champ. So I'm very happy with the overall quality of the mic capsules of this recorder. But either way, I'm going back to my regular microphone next week. Well, not next week, next recording, because it's it's easier to use it, and it handles noisy environment, because during the recording there's a bunch of ambulance and police pass by my building, so you can actually hear the ambulance their sirens, I mean. So I'm kind of like, oh, this sucks. So now I have to either way it's already captured, so I can't really change anything, so it just gives it a little bit of ambiance to the recording. So no, the other reason as well too is of me testing the recorder microphone that I'm actually currently using right now, is to speed up the it's easier for me to transport this setup with my laptop rather than having a microphone, cables. It just weighs everything down. So having this set up is actually makes a lot more sense. So this is actually pretty good. So especially if I'm actually going away next month. No, yeah, at the beginning of August and leaving again at the end of. I'm not gonna be here at home. I'll be downtown for a few days cat sitting, and after that I'm off to the U.S. at the end of August for the Labor Day weekend for a few days for a wedding. So I don't know what is my schedule for recording, but if that falls into recording while I'm away, then yeah, I'll be definitely bringing this to record. Just this, nothing else. So let's see what happens. Okay, I am going to get ready for the evening. The wife is still not home because she's still on her way from the office, and another late night dinner tonight. So, but yeah, I'm gonna get ready for this evening and just chillax, put my feet up, and watch a little bit of British mystery shows. Good night, guys.